Well, what's up to all my chicken grease junkies out there in YouTube land? This is Fan Shimmy 71 coming at you from the Chicken Grease Garage. Yes, the Chicken Grease Garage. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, well, I haven't been sitting here for a while because I've been sidetracked doing a bunch of other crap that I'm not going to get into with you guys right now. But this is what I've been working on for the past, what I would have to say, about 2 months now, on and off. And, you know, the body's already done. And the decals are on, the bare metal foil's on. Came out really nice. I'm actually happy with the way it looks. The chassis is already finished. Engine's already finished. I'm still working on the interior of this thing. I painted part of the interior, and right here I got a bunch of stuff that was sitting in a soap bath for a couple of days to get all the oils and the fingerprints off of it, so like that I can primer and paint and get this over with. If anybody out there, I don't want it for free. I'm not asking you guys to send it to me for free. If there's anything you want to trade or cash or anything, I'm looking for some flocking. I need flocking, more or less this color, which is like a baby blue, because I don't have any flocking. I have some, but I don't have that color. And if there's anybody out there that has some spare flocking or has some that's willing to trade or sell me, let me know. Send me a message through YouTube, and you know, we can work something out, because that's what I need to do the interior, you know, on this car, because I want to put the flocking in the trunk and everything. So that's what I'm looking for. So like I said, if there's anybody out there that has any of that, please send me a message through YouTube, and you know, we can work something out. Well, enough of that. Also, I have here the kit that I am going to be entering in the Little Joe's monster truck build. It's going to be a 1937 Ford pickup. Pretty cool kit. I haven't built this thing. I haven't built a truck in God knows, my God, so many years. I haven't built a truck. So this is going to be, you know, and you guys know that I don't really build trucks. I'm not really into trucks. But, you know, I figured, you know, I want to throw my hat in the ring and you know, see what I can come up with and have some fun with it. I took Little Joe's advice, because this truck doesn't come with no monster tires, no big tires. It comes with only regular skinnies on it. So I went to Walmart and I picked up one of those Hot Wheel Monster Jam trucks, and I ripped the tires off of it. I only paid, like, I would have to say about maybe $4 for the truck. But I'm going to tell you right now, man, it was a pain in the ass to get these tires off. That was stupid hard. I mean, stupid hard. I'm going to have to do some major detailing to these tires. These are not rubber. This shit is like super hard plastic. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to have to use to do this. It's not going to be a monster truck. It's not going to have the ginormous tires and all the fancy stuff. This is going to be like something that some dude was building in his barn. And he takes it out to drive it in the mud. So it's going to be like somewhat like a mud truck. It drives in the mud. Engine wise, I don't know. I got an engine there. I got a couple of engines that are resin engines. I have to figure out and see what engine I'm going to use. Also, if I'm going to make this into a four-wheel drive, I'm going to have to figure out how to make a transfer case for this because this doesn't come with a transfer case. So if I'm gonna do a 4-wheel drive on this, I'm gonna have to figure out how to make a scratch built a transfer case for this thing, because I stuck my foot in my mouth and said that I was gonna do this, and I had to, come up with some other stuff to make this thing, to actually pull this thing off. I'm not gonna really pull everything out of the box because I'm not. Because as you can see, I'm holding the phone with one hand, and I have my other hand, so it's not that easy to be taking stuff out of here and not making a big mess. So, yeah, this is what I'm gonna be making for little Joe's monster truck build off. Yeah, brother. Well, what else do we have going on here? Yes, CT's tribute build. Please, guys, I wish for you guys, a lot of you guys, to participate in this tribute, because CT is one of the originals from YouTube, the model car community. He's been on here as long as I've been on here. It's high time that we do this tribute for him, because he does so much for the community. He's done so many different videos on, how-tos and doing tribute, trivia videos, like who did this and who did that and who made this and who made, and he's done all the videos and his other, his crazy characters that he comes up with. CT is just an awesome man. He's a family man. He's a hard-working man. This guy busts his ass, and he enjoys the hobby. And I think that it's time for us to to get together and do the Sporter Man and show him love and show him and tell him that we care for him and we miss him and we want his ass to come back and do some videos. Okay, so that's for my brother from another mother, and he knows it, bro. I love you, man. I've known this man for over 8 years. I've known him for 8 years. I've been on YouTube for going on 9 years, like 9 years already. And I've known him for 8 years because, like, when I started, like a year later is when he came on. So, he's been on YouTube ever since. And, we've been knocking it ever since then. And, I actually went and visited CT in North Carolina. And then when I seen him again in Georgia last year, he is he's a really good friend of mine, and he knows that I love him, and he's like my brother. So please, guys, get in on this and let's show this man love. So, what else do I got going on here? Well, I know you guys have been thinking about what's up with the hearse. Well, the hearse is sitting there in pieces. People have been asking about the Mazda. The Mazda sitting in the box in pieces because I still have a shitload of stuff to do to that. This thing has been sitting here for, Jesus Christ, for so long. I need to do something with that thing. Little Joe, I know you want to kick my ass right now because you've been wanting this car. Dude, I have not forgot you, man. I've been saying this every time I do these videos that you see this car. Dude, I'm going to send it to you. You got to remember that I had some issues that I had to take care of yesterday, and I had to spend a lot of money, and that kind of put a little dent in my pocket. So, but trust me, dude, I give it another week when you're going to be getting a message from me telling you to keep an eye on the package. What else? Oh, I went to the flea market Sunday, and I picked up this kit for $5. This 1939 wagon rod. Very cool. Everything's in the box. And then I picked up this Johnny Lightning Super 70s 164 Buick Riviera. Yeah, as you can see, I am very deep into also Hot Wheel cars. I have tons and tons of Hot Wheel cars. I think I have about 2,000 Hot Wheel cars, original, in their packages. I got bins of Hot Wheel cars. So that is also a part of my hobby, which is collecting Hot Wheel cars. And I used to collect a lot of homies back in the day, and this is all I actually have. But at one point, I had all the homies, every single one of them. I had them. You know, I even have the original card that they used to put in the bubblegum machines to, you know, showcase what was in the bubblegum machine. And I actually got this. This is original. It's pretty cool. Series 3. This is what they used to put inside the bubblegum machine to show you what they had and what was new. So this is an original card, and it's still brand new, never been opened. I'm telling you, I used to collect a lot of homies back in the day, but you know, things happen and things tend to disappear and people take stuff, and you know, hey, it is what it is. So listen, my brothers, this is Fashion Me 71 saying peace, and you know it, chicken grease, laters.